Sometimes I go to the deli counter of my supermarket, I make my first course there. A bunch of different olives, some fresh mozzarella, dry tomato, pimiento there. I have capers. Put oil and vinegar on top, pepper, some fresh herb from the garden. I mix all that together, put that into a lettuce leaf or radicchio leaf there. My first course is ready. I'm Jacques Pépin. This is fast food my way. Happy cooking! Today I'm going to start my meal with a brouillade. A brouillade from brouiller, that is scrambled in France. It's a type of scrambled eggs that we serve on salad and very often in the south of France with tomato, with mushroom in it. Today I'm going to do that with shallots, mushroom, nice mushroom, and maybe a very special thing. I have one truffle here and I'm going to use it. So the first thing you want to do is to slice whatever garnish you're going to have. I think I have enough here for like 4 or 5 eggs. So a little piece of butter. I'm going to put a dash of oil with it. Good olive oil. And put that to cook. Now I break my eggs, and you can see I have a lot of different eggs here. I have a farm behind my house in Connecticut. I remember once I did an omelette for my wife. I had a turkey eggs in it, I had a goose eggs, I had duck eggs, pheasant, guinea hen, pullet, tiny one, and I forget another one, even regular chicken. So as you can see here, this is like a duck eggs, which I'm going to use one. It's a deeper yellow, very rich, you know, quite nice. This is pullet, you know, the tiny chicken, you know, so maybe we'll put this one in there too. And then I have a couple of regular eggs. Even, as you can see, the color is quite different. But even at the supermarket, you know, now you can buy organic eggs, and, you know, it's always better to buy organic if you can. Salt, pepper in it. And I'm going to beat that up with a fork, break the yolk with your fork. Start beating it, and in the brouillade, what I like to do is to put a bit of sour cream. Now notice that when I beat this, I don't just go around like this, but it's like a wet mop, and the egg white goes around. You go from one hand to the other, really beat it, so that you don't have any string of egg white, you know, coming out of it. And then inside there, I put a good tablespoon of sour cream. Make it very moist. Okay. Now you can do that ahead. You can even do your garnish ahead. But you want to cook it just at the last moment. So when you're ready, this is a non-stick pan. It's a good idea to use that non-stick whisk, you know, in there. You can do that with a fork also, but this is really nice. Okay, here we go. You bring it around. And the more you mix it in the classic tradition in France, I mix it even more than that to have the smallest possible curd and the creamiest possible eggs. The more you let it hang around, the larger the curd and a bit tougher it's going to be. It has a different taste too. Now you can see it's still quite wet. But I think that now I'm going to remove it. And the reason here that there is a lot of it still around and it's going to continue cooking. So see, it's going to continue cooking around. So bring it around. And this is about the right texture, I mean, for me. Now look, if I feel that it's cooking too fast and too much, you know what I do? Put a little bit of sour cream in it. The cold will stop the cooking also. Okay, it's fine here. A little bit of chive. No color there. And that, most of the time, we serve that in a bowl of lettuce like this. So this is a recipe that you do with stewed tomato in the center, often in the south of France, and that's served very often kind of not even hot, lukewarm. Now for an extra added special things, if you happen to have one of those, this is that truffle, the black truffle of Périgord, the southwest of France. This is the Tuberum melanosporum, that's the real name. There is about 50 underground mushrooms which have the right to be called truffle, but there is only a couple of good ones. The Tuberum melanosporum is the best one, Tuberum brumale. Winter truffle are very good. Then summer truffle, Tuberum aestivum. Sounds very pretentious to have all those names in Latin, but the etymology is different in any language. So what I do, you know, I will use a vegetable peeler here to slice a few slices of truffle on top, and that brings it to another level. It's a wonderful, wonderful aroma. I love that. Now the best way of doing that, when I was in Périgord, and actually I was in Carpentras with Claude, and we went to a farm there, and the little farmer had those mongrel dogs, you know, tiny mongrel dogs, and they were going for truffle, so we went hunting with them. The first thing we had for aperitif, she gave us toast like this with butter, and just sliced truffle on top of it. That was heaven, I mean, just on top of it. Now we went hunting with the truffle dog, and it's a mongrel dog, you know, and I asked the farmer, how do they know, you know, to pick up the truffle? And she showed me there was a bunch of baby dog, and there was the mother there, and the farmer would show me she has some truffle oil, and I have some truffle oil right here, which in fact I'm going to put a little bit on top of my eggs here. She take the truffle oil like that and rub the teats, you know, of the female dog, and the baby would suck on that, and that's how they get the taste of truffle, you know. So here you put a bit of that truffle oil on top, a bit of fleur de sel, you know, that big crunchy fleur de sel on top, and that's what you have for aperitif. That's heaven. Best way to have truffle. And now, I'm not going to throw that away, I'm going to eat it as I'm cooking. I'm going to do quail and potato, pretty classic mixture. I'm going to put olive oil in there. So we'll start with the oil and we'll put a piece of butter at the end. I have potato here, you know, all cubed, ready to go. You can peel them ahead, providing you keep them in water. And if you keep them in water, you don't have to worry about discoloration. So those are large cube of potato, you know, like this. That's it. Okay. This, of course, is great, you know, the non-stick pan that avoids a lot of problem. See, my pan is not even hot enough. It doesn't matter because it's a non-stick pan. If it was not a non-stick pan, that could give me a lot of problem. So this you want to drain carefully. Good. This is going to cook about 7-8 minutes before it's nice and brown and tender. And at the end, or not, about halfway through, we're going to put 20 cloves of garlic to cook with it and finish it with sage. So that can go here for the time being. My potato starting to brown a little bit. I can start cooking the quail. The quail will take probably 3-4 minutes on each side. And I want to season them with salt. And those quail come bone out, as you can see. Cumin powder. I have some cayenne here. Now the cayenne, you know, is very, very strong, but you'll be surprised, like in Cajun cooking, and I put some pepper. In Cajun cooking, you mix a lot of cayenne there. And when you cook directly on hot heat, a lot of the hotness of the pepper goes. So I turn that on the other side. Do the same thing here. Maybe I'll have enough cayenne on the other side. No? I like the taste of cumin and olive oil. Just enough to start. Okay. It's hot. You can keep that on top here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cook 4 quail. Breast side down, it's almost the same from one side to the other. What I want to do is to rinse my finger now. Okay. Potatoes are getting there. The quail are cooking. Now I have a garnish for the quail. And the garnish for the quail is what we call a raita. And the Indians do that, which is a cucumber relish. It's very, very cool. So, what you do, cut the end of your cucumber, of course. Use a good vegetable peeler and 1 streak. Again, you clean it up. I mean, you know, you can do this on each side, then do this on the other side, then cut the end of it, and you'll be at the same point, but it will take you 3 times as much time. So those are the proper technique. Okay, then we cut that in half. And to remove the seed with a small spoon, go to the end, but don't go in the center. Cut the edge of the seed, then the edge on the other side. Then you don't damage your cucumber. Okay. Let me see now whether those quail may have to be turned. Now look at that, how beautiful they are. In fact, that's great. Okay. So, the raita, you want to cut that into dice. So into strip first. Strip there. I mean, this is a recipe by itself. You don't have to serve that with quail or actually with any roast. This is great as a first course. We do that often in the summer. Okay. Okay, now we want to put a little bit of, this is a really hot chili oil, you know. Hot chili oil, want to put in there, like it's fairly hot. I want to put some garlic, fair amount of chopped garlic. And even extra hotness if you want, this is wasabi paste. You know, and the wasabi paste is pretty strong too. Yeah? And of course, the opposite in a sense is yogurt. And if you can get like Greek yogurt, really cool yogurt, which are very creamy. And in that mixture, no, I didn't put any salt. You put salt in there, and then the mint. That's it. There is the mint. Beautiful it is. And we can put a little sprig of mint on top. And now let's see the quail where they are at. Well, beautiful on the other side too. So at that point, you know, they are maybe not quite cooked enough inside, but certainly plenty with the heat that I have in that pan here. I just leave them in that heat and cover them just to get a little bit of heat continue inside, and that's it. Now the potatoes are About halfway to 3/4 of the way cooked. I think this is the time to put garlic. I have all of those cloves of garlic. You know, sometimes I do that with the garlic unpeeled also. And if you do it with the unpeeled garlic, you can start with the potato at the beginning because it doesn't peel, it doesn't burn, you know, with the peel on in the same way. And we are going to put a little bit of julienne, diced like a coarsely cut, different type of sage. And on that sage here, of course, you don't want to put it now. I'm going to leave it until my potato are finished cooking. And that, as I say, is going to take another 3, 4, 5 minutes. This takes a couple of minutes more. My quail on the other end are perfectly beautiful. But there they.
Hi, Jacques.
Hi.
Finally found your pear.
You find the pear.
Finally.
Well, it's time to make dessert, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I brought you like 3 different kind. So maybe we choose. I know you're picky, so you have a choice now, okay?
What do you mean I'm picky?
No, I don't know. We have a choice, okay?
Those
Let's
are
put it.
busk, huh?
Yeah, right.
How long does that take to cook?
2 hours.
Not far. You know, people always say, how long does it take to cook a pear? Between a minute and an hour. And it's true. You know, you have those Bartley, you know, those red Bartley, very ripe. You do a syrup, drop them in the boiling syrup, cool it on the side, it's cooked, right?
5 minutes.
And those, they can simmer for, what, an hour?
Absolutely, yeah.
Are you going to...
So we choose this one there?
Well, I think we have 3 like
Yeah,
this.
okay, so
Nice, right?
let's do those, okay.
3, we should have enough.
Very good. Yeah, I think so.
So can I help you there? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do? We peel that.
Yeah.
Well, you do a vegetable peeler.
Oh, yes.
You don't know how to use a knife?
Ah, well, don't push me. I mean, hey, this is so nice, you know. Let me try that one. It
Yeah,
works like wonderfully. Look at that. I'm finished. You haven't started.
I'm here.
Oh, gee.
Okay, so cut them in half.
Yeah,
What do you want to cut them in quarter?
in quarter.
Take the center out. Great.
You gotta make them equal. Look at. No. All right.
Okay,
One more.
so I do that one.
Yeah.
During the time, you know, you finish yours, you want to put whatever you need to put in there?
Okay.
What are you putting in there?
Well, I'm putting some red wine.
Okay.
Some red wine, about a cup, or we have to cover.
That's enough.
We gotta keep for some for us, no?
You're not kidding.
That's the way we cook, right? With wine.
And what is that red stuff you just put in it?
That's what we call grenadine.
Uh-huh, okay.
I forgot about the name on that. We don't-
Pomegranate juice and grenadine.
Yeah. And some honey
Okay.
instead of sugar. That gives that beautiful
You use
aroma.
a lot of honey in the country. That guy eats 10 gallons of honey a year. When I go to his house upstate New York, he buys it in 5-gallon pail.
That's only for my coffee, actually.
All right, we put that to cook here.
Okay.
And how long do you think it's cooked? Those are pretty
Then,
tender, huh?
5 minutes boiling, I
5,
think.
10 minutes?
Maybe 10,
Yeah.
10 minutes, yeah.
Okay, so this has to come to a boil.
Yeah.
During that time, you're going to help me here.
Okay.
Finish, have my potato here.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful potato.
Gee,
You know what you could do?
Okay.
Could you open some wine?
Jeez.
I got some red wine
Why
here
not?
and some and
Okay. All right, so let me do that. I like that job here.
good. And what I'm going to do is to put a piece of butter in the potato at the end. And that green, what do you call that again?
Sage, no?
No,
Parsley?
sage, you're right, sage. And you finish it up like this, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready with the wine?
Yeah. You want to taste it? Or?
No. What am I going to do? Send it back? You just brought it. Okay, you want to help me finish that dish?
Yeah.
If you want to come here,
Yeah.
I'm going to put my potato in the center here. And if you want, we can arrange, yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
You can arrange the quail in the center of it.
Yeah.
Turn them in their juice a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Sure you have the cayenne on top of it, you know. All right.
We can put the juice on top too, no?
You can pour the juice on top if you want, yes.
And make them a little shiny.
1 quail, 2 quail per person, what do you think? I mean, we do another batch and,
Usually 1 per person,
well,
but all depends, you know.
go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
Great, we're ready to eat. Those potatoes are cooked and good.
That looks good.
Jean-Claude is my oldest friend. Not my best, but we cooked together 47 years ago for the president in France together. And then he got married, and I got married, and he had kids, and I have kids. We always spend our vacation together, the 2 wives and us. And I'll drink to that.
Yeah, it's always wonderful.
That Merlot is good, huh?
Yeah, excellent.
Okay. You want to check on those pears now?
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea. Give me a chance to drink my one.
Bring it with you. Okay, let's see. That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah,
Let me check.
just check it in.
Yeah, good. I mean, those cook pretty
Oh
fast,
yeah,
right?
did you see that?
Okay.
Amazing, huh?
So what you have to do now, you could serve them as such, but basically you want to remove your pear, you know, cool them off, but certainly you can serve them warm, but usually those are served cold, and the syrup that we have in there, you want to reduce it by at least half or a bit more so that it's nice and thick, you know. What do you think? The syrup is reduced enough?
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's
good.
very syrupy, beautiful.
So I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
See, it's reduced quite a lot, but now it's concentrated, you know.
Yeah.
And even though, you know, you serve it cold, but it's very good
Look at
this
that.
way.
Beautiful, huh?
You're going to serve it?
Yeah,
Well, I like it with ice cream, you know.
you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So, what are you doing, 3 pieces per person?
yeah, I think 3 pieces is reasonable. It's not too much. And
Good. I have a nice
so let me put a little juice
vanilla
more.
ice cream. Organic vanilla ice cream. You know what? You can even put a bit of juice on top of this, no?
Okay, just to see what happened, but I think it's a good idea.
Great.
Wow. All right, little mint on top.
Oh boy, what a finishing touch. Thank you for spending time in the kitchen with us. Happy cooking.
Happy cooking.
Good stuff.